Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Lummy again, and this is another episode of Lummy Talks. I'm not so excited today actually, but I am here again, and I am going to be talking about. I'm going to be picking a topic that is really really important. So assisting me on the show today will be my younger sister. Now, if this is the first time, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, do not forget to comment, do not forget to share videos. I can't wait to be with you guys. Ciao, ciao. Hi everyone, welcome back. So this is my younger sister, and this is me, the elder sister. Now 3 years I take me or I will say why
I beg you.
that's
Public. I beg. You are in the public.
you are the if you want to count 3 years,
Not even can collect money in the bank.
I said you will come back. Anyway, we are talking about something really serious today, and that would be mental health issues. Now, if we're talking about mental health issues, it's something that actually has to do with your psychological well-being, your emotional well-being,
And your social
your
well-being.
social well-being. So sometimes when you have mental health issues, it might tend to affect the way you talk to people, the way you get to interact with them, your attitude to work, and
Yeah.
many other things. So it depends. It depends. Like the way we get to react to things are actually kind of different. Like some people are going through stuff and then they'll just be silent, just be cool, and not be like, oh my, you're gentle. Some people are not gentle. Some people are going through stuff like I'm not sharing with you. I can remember last week. The only thing I kept saying was
This life. No
balance. Balance. that was
balance.
that was what I said throughout last week. I was actually so down last week. I was in a dark place emotionally, like psychologically, mentally. I was just there, like I couldn't even feel anything. I was just there. I just kept feeling like there were things I should have done that I didn't do. My feelings were just all over the place, and I was just there. Once I done reason and finish, so I just like this life is no balance. So my sister, I think the only reason why she noticed was because I kept saying this life no balance. So at the point she was just like, wait here, Apple. Why do you keep saying this life no balance? And then the second thing, I started listening to music. Now I am this some kind of person that I cannot relate to music. I don't listen to music. It's not like I don't have music on my phone, but when you see me listen to music, then something is wrong with me. Honestly, that's one sign. Something is wrong with me. And I wasn't just listening to any music. I was listening to all this bang 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 bedroom music, all those bang 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 music, so that when the thing is entering my face, it will be hard for me to actually think. So my sister knew something was wrong, and she was actually there to encourage me in her own little way. But yeah, she actually really tried because
Happy now. You see, I'm not trying.
and I think she caught me crying one time.
It's
That day,
because
it's because as in allowance never enter. And funny enough, like most of the things that I was doing was actually taking a lot from me. Like there are many projects that we were working on that was taking a lot from me. So I actually needed that money desperately. Like when I don't see the money, I just started crying. I was
She was wailing.
I was I cried so hard, like I was just so frustrated. I was so angry. I felt so bad. I just felt like I am a content writer. I do my stuff, but it has not been coming in. Like customers are not coming in, clients are not coming in like before. And one thing about Nigeria is this: even if you're being underpaid or anything, the prices of things keep increasing. Transport fare will always go up. Many things that you're actually battling with, I actually need money to do those things. So it was actually making me down. It was weighing me down. Like I was just so down. Now, one reason why I am talking about mental health issues is because I was able to mask that pain for every other person that was around me. Like I'll go to work, my friends will come around, we will talk, we will gist, talk about things. Sometimes they share things that they are going through or stuff that they have in their head. They share with me. I get to talk about it, we get to laugh. And funny enough, mm, they didn't notice the fact that I was actually so down, like bottom down. I was able to actually cover it up. I was actually able to give them this whole facade of someone who is actually all right. So I think the point is this: many people are actually going through loads of stuff, like loads of stuff, and you would not know that they're actually going through it because
Because
they're able to mask that thing.
yeah, depression also smells.
Depression smiles, like they're able to, I'm
And
all
sometimes
right,
they're even
I'm
the one that
okay,
they are always smiling.
they're always smiling. And then you'll be like, oh, I spoke to Tuji in the morning. They said he committed suicide in the evening. But I know Tuji very well now. He's one kind soul, one happy soul, one caring soul. Hello, Tuji was so depressed, but nobody was able to see through that cover, that smile. Nobody was able to see through it. So one thing is this: please and please, if there are stuffs you are going through, please look for honest, hearted, and sincere people that are ready to listen to whatever you have to say. You know the kind of friends you have. You know the people that always talk behind your back. You know the kind of
You
friends you have.
always know.
You always know. You know that good friend that you have that is always ready to listen. Like that
You
friend that
know
is always there for you. Please have at least one
that you can always pour out
that
your
you can
heart
always
to.
pour out to, because it's actually not easy. It's going to continue eating you up. Like when I was in school, I used to, like, my friend, I think she's married now. Like she's that old person that can see through me. And in the course of our friendship, I know when something is wrong with her too. You know, understand, you understand.
You must be
Yeah,
able to
you must
also
be able
put
to
your heart.
actually, you must be on the watch. You should know when something is wrong with someone. Even if you are able to cover it up so well, there will always be a still.
That you always
You always
notice.
know. There is no
Then
way.
be as and also you also need to be a very good listener. Not just a listener, an understanding listener. An understanding an
An understanding
understanding
listener.
listener.
Sorry, a call came through, but it's fine. So, an understanding person. You need to be able to understand people. And yes, be observant. Many people will say, drink water and mind your business. Sometimes there's a when it comes to your friends. There's a difference between minding your business and being on the lookout for your friends because you actually care for them. There's a whole lot of difference between not minding your business and being caring. A lot of difference between being on the lookout and being and not minding your business. So the key word to actually be here is being observant. You need to be observant. And like she said, you need to be ready to listen to people when they talk. It's not like you just cut them off. Like people are trying to talk about what is actually eating them up, and then you just bring up other discussions. Or sometimes,
Or it's even there are some people that they are very annoying. You'll be talking to them about something that is very serious, so they'll just bring out something that is also serious to them. Then you just have to just keep your
listen to
own
them.
and
Just keep
just
your own.
listen to them. And then you that you were looking for someone that will even help you with your matter, you will now carry your problem back home with
Carry your
that
problem.
other person's problem. You it's part of the reasons why people are actually depressed these days. Like
They're
it's
really down.
really down mentally, emotionally. So a lot of people, and you will not even know. Parents might not even know that their kids that they are actually depressed, that their children are going through a lot. They will not even know.
And the pressure is there, and sometimes when they feel like, when they expect certain things from you and it's actually not working your way, in your way, like you keep feeling like, oh, you're obligated to do this whole obligation, like it actually comes with mental health issues too, when you're not where you're meant to be or where you expect yourself to be. It can actually cause mental health issues too, which is why it is important that you keep people who you can charge and people who can charge you close by. You understand? It's not just people that will be taken from you. You keep charging people, and then when you are at your lowest, nobody's actually there to charge you. You understand? So don't just be a power bank. You can't just be a power bank that is charging
Before you
people
will
up and
run
down.
down.
Before you go run down one day.
And those people, okay, let me just keep short.
So please, if you are someone's friend, be a good listener. Now there's a difference between hearing and listening. When I was studying in school, they pointed to the fact that sometimes I can actually hear you speak, but can I relate to what you're saying? Can I repeat what you have said? That's the
It's
difference.
not even about you cannot repeat what you have said alone. If you can repeat what I've said and you not understand me, it is
Can
zero.
you understand? Can you repeat?
And
Can you
sometimes it's
relate?
not always easy to understand. That is why it's actually good to have this quality empathy. like be able to put yourself in that other person's shoes. It's not as if you, some people will listen to you. The instead one thing that they're supposed to say, they will listen to you and say, honestly, what you are talking about, I cannot relate to.
I cannot relate. Or
Uh-uh.
they feel like it's not something serious. Or the way
I
they get
cannot
to
relate
respond
because it has never happened to me before,
before
and it will never happen to
to
me.
me. Or the way they get to respond. Like, you know, there are certain responses that you want from people around you. Like, when she saw me cry, you should not be like, "Ah, pẹ̀lẹ́ o," that she should go. Or someone who would, like, sometimes all we need is one person. That's why she used the word empathy, being empathetic.
Sometimes even a hug can
A
actually do
hug can
it.
actually do it.
I remember one time like that, I was in secondary school. That was the first time I knew that yes, a hug can actually do it. I think we were doing this send off for one particular teacher, and I really liked her. She never had a bossa. So I was just sad. I just left the assembly, and then I went inside our lab, the physics lab. As soon as I entered, this my classmates, her name is Ayobami. The moment she saw me, she just hugged me. I know she must have forgotten what she did though then, but till today, I still remember that particular act that she hugged me. Some people, it's just that hug they want, that they just want to feel safe and all. No, and some people they don't need your advice. Okay, at that moment now she should be telling me that don't worry, another person will come, everything will
Exactly.
be
I think I used to have
fine.
that problem. Like, sometimes when I get to listen to people, I found it really hard to actually differentiate between someone who just wants to talk and someone who actually needs your input. So it's always important to be able to differentiate. And if you can help people, help people. I can remember that time that I said I was crying, that I was so broke and all. My sister actually did one thing that was actually really impressive. Like, she went to my dad and then she got money for me. I now actually,
And I gave it to her. She
you
started crying again.
because that money she actually got from me at that point actually sorted out a lot of things for me. Like, I started crying again because
You
he
know,
got to me.
how did you tell him? That's what I gave it to her.
Now, many people that are actually close to me around that period might not understand the fact that I was actually crying inside of me. I was actually going through life crisis. So sometimes it's always important that just be kind to people. Even if you're not there to listen to people, even if you're not
Kind.
there, just be kind. Do not do unkind things to people
Imagine
because
as she's sad also that day, she's going. Then at work, someone at work also said another unkind thing.
unkind things to me.
Or just made a rash comment.
A rash comment.
You know that you even add to the pain, then she will now feel sad more. Oh God, this is the end of this life. Why is my life
This
like
life
this?
no balance.
Oh no.
You
So
imagine
you
I
don't
was
know what
down
so many
ahead.
people are going through.
That is why, please and please, if you're not there to listen to people, oh yes, let's just assume that you're minding your business. Yes, maybe you should mind your business, not low talk. But
Just be
please,
kind.
be kind to people.
Just be nice. Don't
Just
just
be
talk
nice.
to people
Don't just
rashly.
talk to
Don't
people
just say
rashly.
me too. I'm
Don't
also
just say
facing me
things.
too. I have my own
Please,
problem.
I have
It's
my
not
own.
only
Don't
you.
just say things. Even
Just
when
be
you're,
nice.
and it's also possible that you are going through
A
life
lot.
crisis yourself. But even as you're going through it, please and please, like, don't carry your frustration. Don't do a transfer of aggression, or what is it that you call it?
Don't shift
don't
that
don't shift
frustration
don't shift that
and the
frustration
stress
to
go and
people
put
and
it on
go and
other
put it
people
on other people.
because they're also
People
going
have what they are
through.
dealing with already. Please and please, be loving, be kind, be caring, be compassionate, listen to people, be there to help if you can, be there to help. And if you cannot help, maybe with cash or with anything, be there to actually put them in your prayers.
Yes, yeah, that's
Pray
that's
for
even a
people.
lot.
That's
That's
a
one.
lot. Pray for
See,
people. That's it. That's a lot.
just in fact, if it's something like as simple as I'll remember you in my prayer. See, it's a lot.
It's actually a lot.
It's
And
a
it's
lot.
not just about saying remember, I will remember in
But
your
now
prayer.
you
It's
go
not
home,
pray
you
o.
go and sleep. You say it's
Pray
our
o.
prayer. You say I even then the person will ask you, wait, did you remember?
You
When you say
pray,
I prayed,
I prayed.
then your mind will be like, gosh, how did I remember?
Please,
Just
please remember people in prayers. And if there is anything you can do to help, just
help.
be there for people.
And those that need advice, you can also give them
Them
advice.
Just
But it's not as if it's not as if you cannot give people advice. But there are some people that in their own situation they don't need advice. They just need empathy.
empathy. So
Not
show
go and
empathy. Be
unsolicited
caring.
advice because the person might just feel like, no, this is not what I need at that particular
At
moment.
that particular moment. So yes, as you're charging people, also remember that you need people that will charge you as well.
You also need to
Please,
charge yourself.
and then you need to charge yourself.
Make yourself happy.
Make yourself happy. Because
Yourself
this week now,
see, any money that you have that you cannot use it to solve problem, use it to shop and
use
eat.
it. You know, like I don't have problem, but I was just like,
you know, like cannot solve your problem.
let me
Just use it to eat.
no, yeah, you can't kill yourself.
Just
If
make
you
yourself
feel like
happy.
if you feel like it's buying yourself a clothes that is going to make you happy,
Go and buy
buy
it.
it.
If you have the
think
money,
like
Neo,
buying a new wig is going to make you happy,
buy
buy
it.
it. If you feel like going out is going to make you happy,
Go
buy
out.
it. Go out. Anything that is actually going to make you happy,
Just
please
do it.
like movies make me happy. So yes, I have downloaded plenty of movies. They're on my phone. I never say thank you at the same video. Thank you.
And that's not my own way out of my own. Me, I know what I need.
What do you need? Shawarma.
It's not shawarma. You have sorted that out. I need Domino's pizza. That's what it's all
So I think that's the next item on our list now. But anyways, that will be all for this week. I hope you will be able to gain one or two things from this video. Be kind to people, be nice to people. Please, when people are charging you, be there to charge them back. And you as a person, do whatever you can to actually make yourself happy. Be your own happy place. Like, just be happy. Just be happy. Just be happy. And be happy.
Listen to people, please. Be a good listener, an understanding listener. Have that quality, empathy. Yes, please. Don't just be sympathetic alone. Oh, and I pity you. Not just that. Be able to put yourself in their shoes. Like, just try to imagine what they could be going through, and that is another way of showing that other person how much you love.
And sometimes, if you feel like someone is off, and instead of just assuming, please ask questions.
Ask
you can
questions.
never assume that you
It's
know
not as if you
someone
should be
is
saying
not.
the person, this person has changed you. See, this person just
Uh-huh.
you have just forgotten
You have just forgotten us. You have just changed
Who
like
told
that.
you they
Many people are
forgotten
going
you?
through stuff.
Do you know what they are going through?
I was practically so off last week. So now imagine that someone is coming at me this week, and then the person that you just forgot me like that, I can block you because I was going through stuff. Don't come with people with you don't forget me since all these days. If you need to talk to people, just talk to them normally. A lot of people are going through stuff. Anyway, Sha, that's all for the week. I'm even hungry already.
Bye.
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 Yes, we ended the video without saying, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's not a family business. It's a family business. Now, please do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to comment. And if there is any topic you would want us to discuss, please drop comments in the comment section. I'll go reply.
Yeah.
All right. See you. Little boy.